Well, hello gang, welcome back to Big Board. Thought we might take a quick look at Ty Bomber's Putin Strikes. It's a new title by him, published by One Small Step Games, and it has been getting a lot of press coverage, as far as social media coverage, I should say, as far as Facebook goes. So I don't know how much commentary is bouncing around on CSW or Board Game Geek about this. So I thought we'd do a quick shrink rip, have a look at this, and let's see what the components are like and what the story is. I think if you're familiar with One Small Step and Ty's commentary on the Counterfact magazine Facebook page, you'll be familiar with what this game is about. But let's just do a quick little ramble for you and tell you what it's about. So, the Coming War for the Eastern Europe is a two-player game, solitaire suitable, of course, in which one player, the Russian player, commands the Kremlin forces, and the other, the Allied player, commands a polyglot, I should say, of international coalition. This isn't a simulation of the. I tell you what, the wording in this is already making me laugh. This isn't a simulation of the opaque, aka grey, war techniques most recently used by the Russians in Crimea and eastern Ukraine. Rather, it's designed to facilitate the examination of strategic possibilities, along with their operational undertones inherent in the larger situation. That is, it models the parameters and possibilities if Putin decides to go all out, taking advantage of the democratic West's increasing befuddlement by the jihad to make one quick blitzkrieg-like strike to grab Russia's western near abroad. Well, how's that for an introduction? Lovely box, pretty interesting artwork. It's a compilation of web shots, I guess, and the box is very, very tight, which is always a good thing. There we go. Not a large box. Ooh, now that is a pretty striking rulebook. Look at that bad boy. And the man himself on the front cover. Let's check the rulebook out. I'm going to say it's about 12 pages. Guessing. 11. 12 pages exactly. Okay. Full color. Index. 2-column. The paper's, the shiny type, but it's a reasonable quality and thickness and weight. Lots of design notes by the looks of it in here. Pretty stark heading details. So what have we got in here? Air power, playing and ending turns, turn sequence, replacements, air power, alternating action phases. Okay, so it's an alternating system. Admin, unique term, 1 rules, stacking, movement. Movement is 1 page, not even that. Air assaults, attacking and defending. We'll have a look at the CRT in a second. Divisions and brigades in combat, air power, and that's it. Okay. So probably a pretty straightforward game, assuming the rules are clear and concise. Let's have a look at the map. I'm going to need to move my water. Okay. A couple of different modes of headings and artwork here for the title. You've got this straight up plain Putin Strikes here. Then the rule book has Putin Strikes in red with the big P. And then the map has yet another logo, which I kind of prefer out of all of them. This Putin Strikes here. Well, it gets a little lost, different font as well. Okay, single map. I'm gonna just open this up right here like this. I think it's a single map. We'll have a look inside in a second. I probably could have read the contents. That would have helped. Romania, bottom left-hand side here. Ukraine, nuclear zones, cities, Smolensk, Riga. Okay. Estonia up to the top there. Estonia up here. You know, muted colors, light, airy. The hex numbers are a little hard to read. Good news is with the hex numbers on this map, they do go left to right versus 1936 What If that went right to left. Big game turn track, that's interesting. Terrain effects chart on the map, left-hand side, gives you lets you know the movement cost and combat effect. CRT on the table, straight up 1 to 3, 6 to 1 table with looks like step losses here. Nuclear combat is an option. I didn't see that in the rules. Did I miss that? Where are the rules? Are they underneath here? Let's see if I can find them. Okay, well, that's on the back page, that's why. Russian nuclear attacks. Just one paragraph. Russians won't hesitate to use nukes. Only the Russians may make nuke attacks. Okay, let's check the counters out. I was pretty impressed with the, let's see here. Counter art on one of the other games I purchased. Oh, that's right. What was it? NATO's nukes and Nazis. The counter work there was pretty cool. Similar, actually, similar artwork here for the jets. We've got our nuclears. We've got the classic TIE bomber counters, many for which do not have a movement rating, and in fact none of them do. These are combat and defense ratings, by the looks of it. Yeah, attack and defense ratings. So we've got that. We've got a swag of, this looks like Belarus, Polish, maybe Latvian, Romanian, Estonia. Yeah, I think it'd be hard pressed to give Estonia more than 4 brigades, 5 brigades. Hungarians, no NATO. I don't see any NATO for these. These must be NATO forces. Here we go, 12, 12, 11, 11s. Now, it'll be interesting to see what the justification is for any of this. German forces here. So they've got these little logos, little circular flags. Let's see if you can zoom in on those for you so you can take a look at it. So they're the national flags or the military flag. So there's a NATO symbol, and there's the GDR, the German Republic, I should say. Yeah, okay, well, that's interesting. As long as you know your flags, you're good. Ruskies. Color coding helps there as well. So let's check the backs. I'm assuming we got a step loss. Probably nothing for these guys though, right? Yeah. Oh, no step losses for anybody. Okay, looks like everybody is a one-stepper. Well, that's interesting. Maybe there's some other commentary on these that will allow us to reduce forces. I'm looking at these units here. We've got only a couple of armored, one armored division, one mechanized armored division. Let me focus for you. Lots and lots of brigades. Well, here's another guard unit. And these are armies by the looks of it. I'm assuming we're going to have some sort of specific rule for those. Given their size, this is probably obviously not a combat factor, more like a unit identification. And they'll have some specific value or capability. We'll see what that's all about when we get in the game. There was a similar concept inside 1936 What If. There was a big French army group that was basically unstoppable relative to the other things it was fighting. So you didn't have to actually enter into combat with that. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so there it is. There is a chart in here. There is one laminated chart, very nice, with all the combat results, nuclear outcomes, terrain effects. That's it, just one. I guess that's fine, you know. It's a small game, so you're not going to be, and a simple game at that, so you're not going to be fussing about it. So, you know, looks pretty. Let's see how it plays. We're going to have to work out how to get this to the table. Seem to have a significant influx of games in the last month or so, and I have not been able to. I'm receiving more than I can play at the moment. And a dinky square die. So there you go. That's TIE Bombers Putin Strikes. It looks very, very pretty. I will say that much. I'm in two minds about the map. It's all very nice and light, but the counters should pop against it, so that should be pleasant. Goes into the complexity level medium to low. I would probably call this even light. I'm probably lower than medium, but who knows? We'll see. Once we get into it, we'll have a good look at it, and I will hopefully do some AARs or live play for you. Talk to you guys soon.